Thomas puffed along his branch line, he always looked forward to something special. As he rumbled over the bridge, he would see people fishing. Thomas often wanted to stay and watch, but his driver said, "No!" What would the Fat Controller say if we were late? "I want to fish." But they all had the same answer. Silly stick in the muds, thought Thomas. One day he stopped as usual to take in water at the station by the river. "Out of order." Bother, said Thomas. "I'm thirsty." "Never mind," said his driver. "We'll get some water from the river."
Get on with it.
Yes, get on with it! Get on with it!
That's good, puffed Thomas, and Annie and Clarabelle ran happily behind. Suddenly, Thomas began to feel a pain in his boiler. Steam began to hiss from his safety valve in an alarming way. "There's too much steam," said his driver. "Oh dear," groaned Thomas. "I'm going to burst. I'm going to..." "Inspector," he whispered, "can you see fish?" "That was good," said the Fat Controller. Thomas is a Thomas engine who lives at a big station on the island of Thomas. He's a cheeky little engine with 6 small wheels, a short stumpy funnel, a short stumpy funnel, and a short stumpy funnel. He's a fussy little engine too, always pulling coaches about ready for the big engines to take on long journeys. He pulls the empty coaches away so that the heap can go and rest. Thomas likes whistling rudely at him.
"Wake up, lazy bones, why don't you work hard like me?"
One day after pulling the big express, Gordon had arrived back at the sidings very tired. He was just going to sleep when Thomas came up in his cheeky way.
"Wake up, lazy bones, do some hard work for a change. You can't catch me."
And off he ran laughing. Instead of going to sleep again, Gordon thought how he could get back at Thomas. At last Thomas started. "Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear." He fussed into the station where Gordon was waiting. "Hurry up, you," said Gordon. "Hurry yourself," replied Thomas. Gordon began making his plan.
"Yes," said Gordon, "I will."
And almost before the coaches had stopped moving, Gordon reversed quickly and was coupled to the train. "Get in quickly, please," he whistled. "Get in quickly, please. Get in quickly, please."
"Get in quickly, please."
Thomas usually pushed behind the big trains to help them start, but he was always uncoupled first. This time Gordon started so quickly they forgot to uncouple Thomas. Gordon's chance had come. Come on, Gordon, to the coaches. The train went faster and faster, too fast for Thomas. He wanted to stop, but he couldn't. Quick, stop! Hurry, laughed Gordon. Can't get away, laughed the coaches. Poor Thomas was going faster than he had ever gone before. He was out of breath and his wheels hurt him, but he had to go on. "I shall never be the same again," he thought sadly. "My wheels will be quite worn out." At last they stopped at a station. Thomas was uncoupled, and he felt very silly and exhausted. Next, he went on to a turntable, thinking of everyone laughing at him. And then he ran onto a siding out of the way. Well, little Thomas, chuckled Gordon. Now you know what hard work means.
Oh
Thomas
dear,
couldn't
oh
answer. He
dear,
had
oh
no
dear,
breath. He
oh
just
dear,
puffed
oh
slowly away
dear,
to
oh
rest.
Dear.
That controller arrived. I hope you are sorry, he said, and understand that you are not so important after all. We have a new tank engine called Percy who helps pull coaches, and Thomas and Edward have worked the main line nicely. But I will let you out now if you promise to be good.
No!
Yes, sir, said the three engines. Waited and waited. The points were still against him, so he couldn't move. Then he looked along the main line. Oh, groaned Gordon. Get out of my way! Percy had begun to move. I won't stay here. I'll run away, he puffed.